If you're a vlogger that uses your iPhone regularly to grab video, here are 5 reasons why you should get the Apple Watch 3. I've been vlogging for a little bit over 2 years, and when I first decided to start vlogging, I thought, I'm just gonna grab whatever I have and just start recording. And for me, that was my iPhone. Slowly upgraded to the 6, to the 7. And one of the things that I've realized is having the camera ready and having the tools available for you when you need the shot is super important. So that's reason number 5. Having the Apple Watch around allows you an extra tool to be able to grab the shot when you need it. Now, the other 4 ways, let's talk about that. A little disclaimer is that this applies not just to vloggers, but just overall creators. So to the non-vloggers, you're welcome. If you're pulling from cinematic influences, you may want to consider stop motion. Now, stop motion's definitely been used in cinema, definitely been used in vlogs. Probably the most well-known is by Casey Neistat. A key to making a good stop motion picture is that you don't move the camera unless purposeful, and the less you have to touch the screen to make the picture go, the better. The more your remote is mobile, the further away you can be from the camera and set up your shots. And the more time that you can save when shooting the frame, the faster your overall project is going to go. A great app for vloggers and any other video creators for control with your iPhone is Filmic Pro. Now, in order to be able to frame your shot, you have to use the front-facing camera, which records in 1080, and not the 4K camera, which you'd like to control the 4K camera. Problem solved. And when you have the control to be able to see what's going on the other side of the camera, that allows you to be in the scene, that allows you to frame the shot right, and you don't have to run back and forth and start and stop, or have a 5-minute clip that you now have to splice up. You can start it, you can stop it. And when you're talking about vlogging, you want to be able to grab the scene and get to the next, especially if you're a family vlogger, those kids aren't gonna be sticking around waiting for you all the time. One of the things that you might consider using while you're out and about grabbing the action is using an action camera. Now, the Apple Watch, perfect. One of the drawbacks with the older GoPros is that you had to buy the LCD screen to be able to see what you were doing. But even with the newer GoPros with the screen built in, the screen doesn't really do much for you when the GoPro is mounted. Once you turn your GoPro and the Wi-Fi on, you're able to connect to the GoPro app and see what exactly you are doing. Even more impressively, you're able to control your GoPro straight from your watch. But one of the problems with the GoPro app is that the preview can sometimes be pretty slow. And when you're out recording action, you need faster than slow, because otherwise that moment is gone. An app that's out there to save the day is 10. This app allows you a much faster preview of what you're recording to be able to frame your shot, start and stop, and grab what you need. And the number 1 reason why I bought the Apple Watch 3 is because you can control the camera with your Apple Watch. In previous watches, you could control the camera and take photos from your watch. If you wanted to control video, you had to start it on your phone. It had a big sign on there that said video not supported, but you could frame your shot and turn it off. But now it's fully supported, and we are starting. So now I can use the rear-facing camera, which shoots in 4K, at my disposal if I need to make sure I frame it right. Let me bring that down just a hair. Now I have it set up, and I can do what I need to get that extra quality, that extra detail, and know I'm in the shot, I'm in the frame. And for me, having the accessibility, having the shot right when I need it, not having to run back and forth and make sure the shot is composed right, that it's framed right, that is a huge benefit for me. Life of a vlogger, you always have to change locations. you may be asking, well, the Apple Watch 3, you can do all of that other stuff except for the camera app on the other watches. Why get the Apple Watch 3? Well, number one is it is faster. It's way faster. So that means reliability. When you need it, it loads up, it connects faster, it's more reliable. And that is huge. Again, when we're talking about vlogging, it is key and important to be able to grab the shot when you need it. The other thing is that I got this one with the red button. That means it's LTE. Why is that big? Do I use it all the time? No, I don't. I use it a very small amount. But if you've ever recorded with your phone and then you get a phone call or you get a text and it messes up your recording, you know what I'm talking about. I can put my phone onto airplane mode and have everything run through here, so if there's an important call or text, I can still record and I can still get the communications that I need. There, you got it. 7 reasons why you should get the Apple Watch 3. So is it a necessity? No. But just like the microphone, my GoPro, the Mavic, all of the other tools that I have and that I use to help build and compose the story, this is just another tool that allows me to easily set up and shoot. And practically speaking, when you're on an adventure with your spouse, with your partner, with your kids, you don't have a lot of time to go and set up and frame. And the quicker that you have access to it, the quicker you're going to be able to grab the shot. And when it comes down to it, that's the most important thing. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, watching, and subscribing. If you're new to the channel, why don't you kind of check around and see if you like some of the other videos. Maybe hit that subscribe button and